Well, later tonight, a November snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams
can you hear me?
Their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I missed the couch altogether. Yo. Yo, yo. Yo.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed.
Watching basketball?
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Third play here, this opening
Saturday, you
drive
don't have
up
plans,
against
right?
a 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
We gotta get some brickets in there and some stuff. Did her treat fall out of the thing?
21 yards the play.
Huh?
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive,
The little green thing.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your
Look,
eyes
the green
open,
teeth
scan
thing.
the
She's old
field.
enough to have the
And here he
bad
finds
breath.
the open guy
Yeah,
for a
I
nice
read the
pickup.
thing. Nah, I thought it was like 12 weeks.
On first down, Hurts. Smith catches left side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Love. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
Or you can give her peanut butter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now
What happened?
I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They'll run again with Love on first down. Gets around him. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain. Second down, here's Hurts. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his man on a crossing route. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. This is Love. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. This defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
No gain on
well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That's complete to John Ross. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First down, going to the air with Love. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
16 yards, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love from the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Fields. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Packer first.
Working out of the gun. Love. The close slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. And again this time to the tailback. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Double team, and it's intercepted. disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Following the interception, Love. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Love now to pass on first down. Completes it to Hardman. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Going back to Love. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Love now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You can let her out if you want.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Here's Love. And this will be a Vikings first down as he gets this up past the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Love. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Hurts. And it's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action. Love to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be out right at the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. On 1st and 10, Love. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. First down, Love to pass. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. Clifford. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 to 12.
Put it on the ground and see what happens.
This drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Love. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Why are you making it difficult for me to get
Operating from the gun, Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josiah DeGuara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Packers 17, Vikings 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But
this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
To number 87.
That one goes for 24 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second down, Love. Diving for the end zone. The ball's knocked down. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he returns it out just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
They go play action with Hurts. This one's incomplete. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Oh my god, you are the worst. The best. I know.
Sushi. Sushi. Stop. Oh my god. Drop it.
You misbehaved and put it on the floor.
Naheem.
What?
Naheem. I've had this hat for years. She touches it once.
Oh my God. Put it on the floor.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have
On the floor. She don't get to be. The couch is a privilege.
48-yard line.
She really took like.
Podcast.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get that one complete to counter. Pass the try. Touchdown, Vikings.
She just reached her thing. She should be on the. Why is she back in the couch?
The season. And a fumble recovery leads to
Then
6
put her
points.
back on the floor.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it.
She's not gonna come. Grab her and put her on the floor.
The 49ers were riding roughshod in the league. They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Vikings 14.
Just jump right back. More effort. Keep putting her back.
Hold. That's why I had the thing on.
Point game now as they send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I think she want to go outside her.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a test, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory.
and move on to the next series.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. Throw left side complete. It's Fields. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Huh? I only remember one. Well, it should be steaming if it's fresh.
They'll run on 1st down. Clifford, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clifford, and he's
Nope.
going to be stopped just short of
Don't
the
let her
first
back
down
out.
marker at the Vikings 35. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. yards. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field. And
how do you calm her down? You put her on the ground and you just hold her still.
They go play action here on first down.
Come on, Naheem.
It's Ross. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And his kick is good.
It's the score, Packers 24, Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. On second down, it's Love. Finding room at the 30. They'll take this to the outside of midfield before going out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side.
What happened?
But how about on the back side?
Just she want to go outside. She doesn't want to peek. She wants to go outside.
Is the biggest key to
leave her there.
tackle.
Just leave her.
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge around the scrimmage. You get a chance to roll.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance.
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off at his own 46. And returns.
Can't be barking you on the couch. Here, this easiest way is this. Put this back on.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves
Right.
a chance to get back into the game.
And this way,
They turned it
you
over
can
to
hold
the
her by
offense.
this.
They're now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Now.
You got to be a little mean.
On first down, here's Love. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Hurts. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third down and 12. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops.
It's not that hard. You're willing to be mean. You have to be mean. Put the thing on her, and that gives you a nice thing to hold her by.
Here's Hurts to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
Put the thing on her.
Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Bryce Love, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Clifford. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clifford, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. He got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
No, you're not going outside. Thank you very much.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
On the carry, it's Love. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. It's grabbed over the middle line. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Love. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Preston Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. On 2nd down now. It's Love. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Love again. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
32-yard line.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Okay, I'm going to show you in 1 second, Erica. If I make this field goal.
Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie us at 24 all. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nope. Now you gotta get down. Now you gotta
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 20, 10, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that type of a game? We got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Vikings, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Don't let it run by you.
Extra cheese? Yeah, sure.
Sit down.
You get a confession? Of course. Terrence told us everything.
Don't touch it.
You know you killed Romeo.
Sit. You're stuck here. Sushi, come here. Come here, go by. Didn't I tell you to sit down, huh? I'm not going to tell you again. Do you need to go outside again, Sushi? You want to bark all day? Sit. Good girl. Yes, Sushi. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. You get love when you listen. You bark all night, you don't get love. Stay. Good girl. Good girl, Sushi. Good girl. Do you need to go to the bathroom, Sushi?
Which price to hit when they collect insurance. They split the payout with the crew, but they get to keep the value base.
And all you gotta do is pull out office to get an inside man to get the jewelers to agree to an insurance plan and split the tape.
Exactly.
You think Squeaky took off the jewelers?
Well, Tyler said that Squeaky was actually dumping during the route.
He definitely moved the jewelers. I mean, his cleaning service had a contract with the diamond.
Dude, Squeaky owned the business with his wife Nessa, so she would have access to the jewelers as well, right?
Yeah. But if we're right, and the jewelers were in, it's not like they're going to admit to it. We'll press charges.
But they're waiting for it. What do you think of time? Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. What do you think? Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Yes, we did. Did you find who did this? Your boy Romeo. Or you know him as Hurts. He's never killed one. Totally else was murdered.
Lonnie, I was feeling that, but I never thought it.
You know what you did.
What I did?
You knew about the robbery the entire time. You know, I'm curious. Was it his idea or was it your idea? You warned the jewelers and negotiated a cut of the insurance money they were going to get?
Sushi, sit. Good girl, Sushi. Good girl.
Prove it. We can. But good luck trying to spend all that money because business is watching your ass.
Any business, there's what, $80,000 a year? How will you explain new car or new house?
If Lonnie didn't go through with that heist, then your insurance scam does not pay off. So you did that shit for you, and you got him killed. How do you explain that?
Right here. Take her out again.
I've been thinking a lot. I'm sorry, bro. You went to jail because Nancy and I needed money to run away. And then after my mom, you had to take care of me. And you were ready, I had to take my phone.
Sushi. Come here, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to go out one more time.
Okay. Nobody may ask you anything. You least of all. What we did was of us. Today, we're still thinking. Okay. I gotta go. If you get the chance. Really though. As far as I'm concerned, we're square.
We're going to miss you, bro. Hey, be safe.
We're back.
Should be.
How old does she have to be before we can give her weed?
Huh? What?
How old does she have to be before we can give her weed?
You're not giving her away because she's just going to get better.
I said weed.
Oh, weed. I thought you said give her away.
It is lady of the hour. Champagne, man.
What are we celebrating?
Oh, I got security resolution stuff. Get it straight. Be aggressive.
I generated a backdoor into a functioning online Pokemon dark web. Around this table are several accounts using various methods, all of which have funds. I used several hands to each I win because minimal. All the accounts are offshore, and none of them just your account is consumed.
Smooth. So, how do I check the status of my funds?
Program is right here. You can upload that to any computer you like, or Jody is playing real time. You can log on and monitor our every move whenever you like.
Oh, well. Grudge me a little flash protection. As soon as my little techno docs get finished checking the statement.
Perfect life. Husband she loved. Children. She couldn't escape the past. Who's to say it won't be me someday?
I don't know. Me. Recorded.
So funny.
I'm sorry. You hungry?
I'm starving. You cooking?
No, not me. Maybe.
Yes.
She made a friend today.
I invited